What's up, y'all? This your man Bobby Washington, B-Dub Entertainment, B-Dub Films. I'm gonna do a quick video showing you how I'm gonna track this bullet hole after the debris hits this wall after my perpetrator got away. And I'm gonna give a shout out to BMG, my boy Keith Williams, for showing me how to use this tracker in After Effects. I was terrified of After Effects, but I'm no longer terrified. So let's go. I started in Premiere, and I went right to the scene that I wanted to export and have that bullet hole hit. So right before it, 2 frames before it, you see the gun blast right here. Boom, it comes out my gun about right here. Right, it comes out my gun right there. Hold on. Yeah, boom, right there. So when it comes out my gun right here, that's my gun. It's blasting out. Right. Let's undo that. Boom. So it comes out my gun right there, and 2 frames after, it hit the wall right there. And that's about where I want the bullet hole to hit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and it's hitting there, boom, boom. I think about right there. I'll let the bullet hole shows right there. So I bring this back so it can render just that whole area, and it's gonna render this whole thing, this whole time frame, everything here. It's gonna render, and it's gonna stop right here when it goes black, right there. Boom. All right, so let's render that out. Command M. I'm gonna press Command M. I'm gonna hit where I want to put it. After Effects, bullet hole. Right. I'm gonna erase over the old one. I'm gonna change my format source to QuickTime. Replace the old one. Yep. Do this to full QuickTime. Right here. Boom. And then I'm gonna go to let's see, QuickTime output format should be video, and bring up 422. That's what I chose, and that should be perfect. All right, so I'm gonna render this out, and I'm gonna make sure it goes right there. Okay, perfect. Export out. Boom. Should be done real quick. Boom, it's done. So now I'm gonna go over to After Effects, go to my project bin, and I already have the bullet hole there. I'm gonna erase it and bring it back in again. All right, so let's bring back in. Hold on, I'm sorry. That's not the bullet hole. That's the bullet hole right there. All right, so let's bring that back in again. Okay. All right, this is a solid. Let's get rid of that solid. Let's get rid of everything we done before. That way it's fresh. Okay. All right. So boom, I'm gonna bring in. Double click in here. I'm gonna bring in the bullet hole. All right. Now I'm gonna bring in the footage that I just exported out from Premiere. Sideways. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Premiere Pro, After Effects, and bullet hole. We want to bring that in. Right. Bullet hole. Is it this one or is it this one? I think it's I'm not sure if it's movie or. Let me see. Let me bring in both of them just in case. I'll see which one it is. All right. Is it this one? Let's see. Is it that one? Or is it this one? I think it's this one. They both look the same. All right, let's go back to Premiere to make sure. Okay. All right. As a matter of fact, I can just go check the date, the time. Duh. All right, so boom. This was done at 9:47. That's right now. So it's the movie file. This was done at 9:26. So we'll get rid of this one. Trash. Perfect. All right, so it's the movie file that I made first. Perfect. All right, so we get rid of the MP4. That's no longer there. Perfect. All right, get rid of this. All right, so this is the bullet hole. We want to do it right there at that moment. So we're going to bring it down. We're going to hold this down and bring it down to the new composition. And then we want to track this. So make sure, let's close this second window. Make sure we have the right windows open. Make sure we have the tracker window open, the info window open, which we do over here. And we're going to press track over here. Boom. Okay, so now that it's finished tracking, I got my dots everywhere. So let me get off of this. Let's track solid. And I'm gonna replace it with a bullet hole. So let me, well, now before I do that, let me just put it over where I want it. Put it where I want it. Make it smaller. I want it to be right there where that debris at, right there. Boom. Just make it a little smaller, a little smaller, a little smaller. I'm gonna keep it right there so I can see the bullet hole. I'll probably make it smaller later, but let me go ahead and drag this GIF, this picture, this JPEG. I'm gonna press Option and drag it down on top of the solid to get rid of that solid. Now it's a big bullet hole, so now I need to scale this size down. Scale it down till it's about right there. All right, till it's about right there. Gotta press Shift so I can see. It won't go out of whack. All right, it's too big, obviously, but I want to get rid of that white around it first. So let's go to Luma over here. Type in Luma in presets, and then you want to drag that Luma key on top of that bullet hole. So now go to key and change it right here, key output to key out brighter, and that white goes away. And now we got the bullet hole by itself. Okay, if I touch off of it, all you see is a bullet hole. All right, so now it's going to track it all the way through the whole thing. And let's make it smaller. Yeah, that should be about right. So it should stay throughout the whole thing. All right. All right. So now I can actually export this out. Let's make sure the quality is at its best. Double click those to make sure they're facing the other way. And then, yep, that should do it. Yeah, it's a better quality like that. The bullet hole is better quality. Yeah, right there, right there. Composition, add to render queue. Add to render queue, and then come down here and let's make sure the settings are right. All right, render settings. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Let's click on this one, and I want it to be a QuickTime file. So QuickTime, and we're gonna select format options and make sure I go to video, ProRes. That's what I want. Okay, that's set. Now I want to set my output. Let's close this up. Set my output, which is going to be here. It's going to go out to scene 1. Okay, perfect. And we'll put it, we'll put it in there. Let's get rid of this. No, not that. Let's get rid of let's put final. Let's put bullet hole, final. Okay. So, and we'll save it. It should be pretty fast. Yep, done. All right, so now I can close out After Effects. I'm gonna save it. Call it bullet hole. Boom. All right, so let's go ahead and open up Premiere. We don't want the hole to be here. We want the hole to be here, right? When it hit here. So let's put a line. Let's put a cut here. Let's put a cut. All right, cut it, and we're gonna replace this one. All right, so here's the bullet hole. Option, replace that one. Bomb. So let's see. There you go. Now the hole comes in right. So that's how we do it, man. That's how we do it. And if we needed to rotate it inside of After Effects, we could have changed the axis by pulling the arrows up and down, or use the green circle to go left and right to make it, face the wall, slanted or whatever. So that's how you do it. All right. So I hope this video helped you guys out. Once again, thanks again to my homie Keith Williams for helping me out with that. Peace.